One of the questions that I get asked pretty frequently is, how in the world do you go to Disney so much? So today, I'm gonna show you. Hey babe, what's your credit card information again? Okay, all jokes aside, that is not how I pay for Disney. It used to be, a long time ago when we first started going, yeah, it went on the credit card. But instead of answering that, how do you go to Disney so much question in an Instagram story or in a Q&A video, I thought I would take you along for a vlog. So let's jump back in time to this morning at 5:30 when I woke up to get to work. So let's go to work. Yes, I know, my desk is a hot mess over here. Cleaning this up has been priority number 2 to editing videos. So, back to work. And then this is what my bed looked like folded out at night. Well, that took way more takes than I thought it was going to. It's an outro. Like, why did that outro take 5 takes? No, when I first started, it would take 50 takes. And I was like, oh, this isn't right, and I'd keep recording it over and over and over again. But yeah, now it's like, okay, 1 or 2 and we're good. And that was like, wow, I can't put my words together. But I'm working on finishing up a room tour right now. I have basically the entire edit done. I just needed to record that voiceover and I hadn't had the house quiet enough to where I could do that without a bunch of noise in the background. So 6 a.m. is apparently the best time to do that because my girls are still sleeping. But working on that, I've got to work on some other edits. I have, because I do run 2 YouTube channels for those that don't know. This is not the only thing I do. I have another channel. As if this isn't enough. I have my spoonful of cleaning, which I'm doing all of my Christmas content over there, and I have my Undecorate with me that I have filmed the whole video. I sat on the couch and watched a Hallmark movie last night. I loosely say watched. It was more like it was on in the background, like noise, while I edited the video. But I did the edit and now I have to go in and add all the music and then do the voiceover. So some of those videos, that takes a little time, so I've got to do another voiceover for a 32-minute video. Probably won't get that with finishing this. I probably won't get that done before 7 when I have to wake the girls up. I'd also like to put on some makeup. Like, we're rocking the greasy slicked back pony today, but I would at least like some face on so I could at least like feel that good. Like, I don't know, something about just putting your makeup on makes, at least for me, makes me feel more productive. So hopefully we can get that done. But that is what that is I get up, I say goodbye to Dean when he goes to work, which is like a few minutes after he gets ready. Like, he's ready in 15 minutes and he's out the door, and then I get to work. So, but all that being said, I need to get back to work, but just wanted to kind of chit chat about what I'm doing, so you're not just like, oh, you're just sitting at the computer, that's cool. You actually like get an idea of what I'm doing, because I sit, when I'm not at Disney, like the Disney vlogs, like I'm working, quote unquote, some people wouldn't call that work, but I'm working vlogging and doing all that stuff there and posting and doing stories and all that kind of stuff. But then at home, it's like, oh, home, you're not doing anything. And it's like, this is like, vlogging and influencer work is like the Titanic. It's little ice, all I can think is ice block. It's 6 a.m. you guys. I can't think of anything else but ice block. That's all my brain is, like ice block, ice block, ice. It's all it's sending up. You know what I mean. I can't think of it. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And I can't get anything but ice block out of my head. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. But you've got the top of the ice block that's sticking out of the water, and that's what you visually see. But then the bottom of it is all that's like way more massive. That's what being an influencer at home is like, at least for me running 2 channels. It's nonstop editing or filming cleaning videos or filming sit down talking head videos for the Disney Channel. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Also, yes, there are boxes of like Christmas decor and stuff behind me, because if you follow me over on Spoonful of Cleaning, you know why. Okay, so it's 6:45. I got this room tour ready to go. It's my Fort Wilderness cabin tour, so got that all set up. It is finishing uploading. It's got about 14 minutes left. It is 6:46. So I'm going to, because if I don't, I will just sit here and keep working and wonder where the time went. I'm going to set myself an 8-minute timer. That gives me enough time after that to do my makeup. But I'm gonna set myself an 8-minute timer and try to get a couple of other things done really quickly, so that I can have a bit more done. And then I'm gonna go put on my makeup and then get the girls up. And then work while being mom, which is the fun part. So I'm gonna do my 5-minute face, and then I gotta get the girls up because it is 6:56. So we're gonna do a 4-minute face. But I'm gonna rapid fire through these products so I can share them with you, because I get questions about how do you do your makeup. This is my same makeup for home that I do at Disney. It's just my everywhere makeup now. So I don't really have a special routine for anywhere. I'm very basic. So starting out though, I have my primer. I have my, what I use as a foundation anymore, and it is my workload. I've been using this stuff since April, and I am obsessed. Like, the more I use it, the more I love it. And it's so inexpensive in comparison to a lot of makeup products. So I really like that. Concealer. Primer. Bronzer. I did some decorating for Christmas yesterday, and it's 7 o'clock. I decorated my kitchen for Christmas yesterday. I know I'm crazy, but if you follow me on Spoonful, you know. But I still have glitter in my hair. And then I also use my bronzer as my eyeshadow. And last but not least, mascara. Okay, makeup is done. 7:01. Let's do this. So because I'm a normal person, I have things to do like laundry and stuff. So we're gonna do that really quickly. Actually, before I wake the girls up, I'm gonna take a couple minutes. And I know successful people make their bed, but I need to wash my sheets. So we're gonna take those off. Well, I have towels in there that I forgot that I had washed that need to be re-washed. So now we're gonna go get Bill up. Good morning. Hey girl, do you get up? Thank you for the kisses, baby. Oh, is Minnie giving you kisses? Yeah, that's so sweet.
My fruit cup.
Good morning. Okay, do you guys call these egg in a hole or egg in a basket? Apparently, that's a very upsetting question. Okay, so I've got my to-do list all made out for today. So I've got one thing done. They were content, but I've got one thing done, and that is finishing the cabin tour that goes live on Thursday. So I've got that ready for members, and that'll be ready to go for live Thursday. I've got to finish my Undecorate With Me part 1 that goes live on my cleaning channel tomorrow. So I've got to add all the music for that 32 minutes. I've got to do 32 minutes worth of music, voiceover, like as needed in that video. And I need to do all that, get that video finished, thumbnail, upload, all the links, whatever. All the things that go into putting up a YouTube video. So that's probably going to take me about all in an hour and a half to 2 hours, realistically. So I need to do that. And then I need to edit my 8 resorts and 8 days vlog. So I vlogged that trip. I did one big vlog of like the whole like 8 days or 9 days, because it's 8 nights, 9 days. I did one whole vlog, and then some of them I like did resort reviews or resort day vlogs and things like that. So it looks a little different than my normal trips. I'm very excited about that, but it's gonna be a long one. It's probably gonna be like an hour-long vlog. Plus, I have quite a few emails I need to get back. Okay, suffice it to say I have a lot to do because we have a crazy trip coming up. We'll talk about that later though, because if I start talking about it, they're just gonna start yelling. For those of you that like satisfying afters, if you are cleaning along with me but you want to see, this is how the microwave turned out, and it looks so much better. Okay, it is 9:54, almost 10 o'clock. The video is exporting now, thank God. So I got it done for the clean with me. So Thursday's video I made live for members. I finished that out. Sorry, I'm going through my to-do list in my head with you guys. So this is a vlog, you're coming along for the day. It involves a lot of stuff. So got that done, got the cleaning video done. So it took an hour and a half with interruptions because I'm a mom. I can't just like power through things. Working from home, I feel like you're constantly like switching hats all day long between mom, work, mom, work. And then it's just all over the place. So got that done. It is exporting, so that means I can, once that's done, started uploading to YouTube. So that way my Wednesday cleaning video, I'm filming this on Tuesday, my Wednesday cleaning video, I'm so behind right now. Wednesday cleaning video can be up, and then I just need to make a thumbnail. I've got pictures for that, gotta make a thumbnail, gotta do links, that sort of thing. And then I need to switch over the laundry. So jumping back into like mom homemaker mode, got to do some more laundry, make sure that's like working. And then I guess during nap time, I'm going to work on the super long Disney 8 and 8 vlog. I'm a little scared of that one. It's gonna be long. So if you like long vlogs, I think that one goes live before this video. So if it, yeah, it is. That one's going live before this one. So I'll have it linked below. If you like super long Disney vlogs, it's for you. Okay, so that trip that is coming up. Let's talk about that. So I have a huge pile of dirty clothes here on the floor that I need to be sorting through. So I'm gonna do that while I talk to you guys about this trip. This trip. I think I had mentioned on Instagram that we had a trip booked for September. I was doing another 8 and 8 resort stay, working with some more travel agents and getting room tours and setups and more resort content and all that stuff. Very, very excited about it. All that to say, I had that booked, and then I had shared over on Instagram. I don't think I shared it in any videos or anything here, but my grandfather's health drastically declined. It had been declining, I don't know, since last year, but in August it really went down to the point that he had to be placed on hospice care. So if you've been through that with a family member, especially a grandparent that you love very much, or just a family member that you love very much, it's a very hard process to watch. Yeah, I love my pawpaw, and so it was tough to watch. So all of that was going on basically in August when I was on my 8 and 8, and even during that trip, because my mom was with me, we talked about like, do you just need to go home? Do you need to go back or whatever? And long story short, she ended up staying on the trip, just for reasons. I'm not going to get into all of it because it's just not all my business to talk about, but the part that is that he ended up being on hospice care, and then September 17th he ended up passing away, which was a couple days into when we were supposed to be in Disney World. And it was one of those, about a week before, I had fought so hard with what to do. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I cancel the trip? Do I move the trip? Do I just go on the trip? And if he passes, I have to come home. What do I do? And then about a week before I was supposed to leave, I finally, you know how when you're like searching for like that piece of like, okay, I know what I need to do. This is what I need to do. And I'm like, I don't feel peace about anything. I just feel so much chaos. And so the week out, I felt like, you gotta move it. You just gotta move the trip. And so I was able to reach out to all the agents, which they were amazing. So amazing and so gracious and so helpful. And they're travel agents. They deal with that stuff all the time, but getting to work with them through that process was such a joy. Which it sounds weird to say, but it was great. So I moved that, long story short, moved that trip. And with all of our other things, we have a family that we're going to like watch my cousin get married, and like we're helping like do stuff with the wedding and like all this different stuff. So we've got so many things going on. Plus we had our Christmas trip already in November. Well, now all I could do was sandwich it into that trip. So now we're going to Disney World for 3 weeks. Well, Disney for 3 weeks. You guys, if you watch this vlog, you get a secret surprise knowledge. In the midst of this trip, we're doing a 4-day cruise on the Disney Wish for the Very Merry. So I'm very excited about that. I've been looking forward to it for a while, and some of you may have seen that coming because you're like, you've been like hinting at cruise, and I'm like, a lot of you have been asking for cruise, and I'm like, this looks really fun, like we could go on a cruise. Sorry, I'm not sorting. I need to be sorting while I'm talking, but very, very excited about it. It's a little bittersweet because I'm very excited that I'm gonna spend 3 weeks at Disney, because that's like a dream trip that I didn't think would happen for a while. But here we are. So yeah, it's a little bittersweet, like I said, because, you know, of the reason of I'm getting this 3-week long trip because of my pawpaw passing and having to move the trip. So it's a little like, I don't know. I feel very conflicted. I'm very excited about it, and I think it's gonna be so much fun. But also the reason is also a little tough. So I don't know. It's just, sorry, I feel very emotional about it. But suffice it to say, I'm very excited. So it's going to be a very long trip. Dean will be with us for a good part of it. I will be flying down solo with the girls, and we'll spend about a week doing resort stuff. So it'll just be me and the girls doing multiple resorts leading up to him joining us. So there's that. And he like flies down for a weekend, and then he has to come home for some work stuff, and then comes back for our actual Christmas trip that we had planned before all this, and our Christmas cruise. So we're doing the Christmas party, we're doing the Jollywood, we're doing the cruise. Like, I can't believe this is my life, because honestly, 5 years ago me, 8 years ago me, 10 years ago me would have just like either passed out or laughed in disbelief that I get to do the things that I get to do. And a lot of people, they want to ask like, oh, well, what does your husband do? And like, how does he pay for your trips? And it's like, my husband doesn't pay for my trips. He doesn't pay for our trips, our family vacations. YouTube and being an influencer and doing on Instagram and collaborating with brands, and you guys shopping my links when you are able to, when you want to buy something and you shop through my link, I make a small commission off that, and it all adds up. And when you watch videos, and when you watch the videos and you let the commercials play all the way through, it makes that it pays that creator even more money. And so there's like little things that you guys do just as little ways to support me and my family, and that's how we get to do a lot of this stuff. So it's wild, and I am so insanely grateful for this opportunity and getting to do this. When I started filming these vlogs, I did not think this is where I would end up. It was more for fun, and here it is. It is a job and very much a business. And so it's a wild ride, but suffice it to say, we will be in Disney for that long, which means I have a lot of content that I have to work ahead on, because I will be there for 3 weeks, meaning I will need 3 weeks, well, technically 4 weeks worth of content built up, that I don't have to do a ton of work to while I'm there, because yes, it's going on vacation, but going on vacation is not like, oh, I shut everything off, no work, no anything. Like, I'm still very much so working on my vacations. And I use that vacation word very loosely. But yeah, it's crazy. I have so many videos, and with my schedule, I put out 2 to 3 Disney videos on Pixie Dusted Mom, Here Where You Are, and then I put 1 to 2 right now during the holiday season. I'm putting 2 videos out over there, so I'm looking at having to have either 4 or 5 videos ready to go for every week that I'm gone. So you do the math, that's like 20 videos, and they take a while. And like the cleaning videos, I can edit them in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Well, no, I spent about an hour on that last night. So an hour and a half today, an hour last night, that's 2.5 hours. So 2.5 to 3 hours of editing. But then filming can take hours. Like the video I just edited took me 8 hours to film. So that's a lot of time. So it sounds like, oh, well, you just spend a couple of hours on a video and then you're good. But in reality, it's a bit longer than that. So I need to finish sorting this, because apparently I'm not capable of doing things and talking to you at the same time. So I need to do that. And I've also been talking, this camera's been rolling for like 9 minutes. So with that being said, I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna finish doing what I need to do, and then we're gonna keep going. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Is that a whistle?
Whistle.
A whistle.
Get the Ferris wheels ready.
Yeah. That's Disneyland, and that's California Adventure. Mommy printed off the wrong park. We're not going to Disneyland, you guys. It's not. Okay, so the towels that were in the washer this morning that I had to rewash are dry, so I'm gonna get these folded up. But talking about the trip, I am so excited. I'm gonna be filming, it'll, like from when I'm filming this, it'll be a couple of weeks before I start officially packing, but I've already been planning Christmas Disney outfits. You guys, I'm so excited. Like, I am, with being 3 weeks, I had been on this kick of like doing carry-on only, and this time I'm just like, screw it. I am taking all the outfits that I want, and I am going to feel cute, and I'm just gonna take checked bags, and we're going for it. We're going all in. I'm not trying to like cram into a bunch of tiny suitcases and pack minimally. Like, I'm not gonna be excessive, and well, I probably will be a little excessive, but I'm not gonna be like multiple, I don't know. I'm not going to be disorganized and just take a bunch of just in case stuff and all this other things, because I know what I need. But as far as outfits, I'm going to take like what I want. So suffice it to say, I am going to enjoy it, okay? I'm very excited. I mean, even before, like, and honestly, before YouTube, I would do that anyway. Like, I think some people, they think that, oh, well, you just do that and you pick out all the outfits and you plan all that stuff just because you're on camera and you're an influencer and you take pictures and do all this stuff and you do it for the gram. And I'm like, I did that when we went on our honeymoon 11 years ago. Like, I planned outfits then. Like, I planned outfits when I went on my very first trip to Disney World when I was like, oh my gosh, how old was I? 10 or 11 years old. I was planning my outfits for which ones I would wear at what parks, and like, I even had a plan then. So it's a long time coming, you guys. This is not anything new, and I'm not doing it for YouTube or the views or the clicks or the likes. I'm doing it because it makes me happy. So that being said, it's gonna be a big pack with me. I have some DIYs I'm wanting to do, but I think the next video after this on my like content schedule is my Christmas outfit video and like haul. So I'm so excited for that one. So it's gonna be fun. I love it. I think it's so fun. And I'm just like, I can't, like, you guys are my girlfriends. Like, I feel like I can just like show you these outfits and be like, hey, look at this. Isn't this cute? And like, we can chat about outfits. So if you're excited about that one, click the thumbs up button or leave me a like Christmas tree emoji if you're like so excited for the Disney outfits. Okay, well, it is 12:37. The girls are down for their naps, or Bella's down for her nap. Lucy's doing quiet time. Hopefully she'll actually do quiet time. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It's just, if you have a kid that does touching, like time out, not time out. If you have a kid that does quiet time, you understand, unless you have a unicorn. Maybe your kid stays in there for an hour and a half. I don't know. Mine is like, sometimes she does amazing, and then other times it's like 5 minutes is the max. But I am tired. I just want to take a nap. But we leave for this whirlwind of a trip in 27 days. So I've got a month's worth of content That's good, baby. Go back to your room.
But it was in my room.
Okay, that's good, baby.
I found it in my sleep, past my sleep.
Oh.
And I was sleeping sad. And I was happy that I found it.
Well, I'm glad you found
It
it.
was in my bed.
It was in your bed. Oh my goodness.
So that was like silly.
That's so silly.
And I found it and grabbed it.
Okay.
And
That's
turned
awesome.
it on.
Well,
Did you hear my camera turn on?
I did. Let's go back to quiet time, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye. Well, that went well. Okay, but I am tired. But again, 27 days until we leave, and so I have content to keep putting up between now and then, and to film and create, and then I've got all that to like work ahead on. So instead of doing a week's worth of content each of these 3 weeks, I'm doing like 2 weeks worth of content over these next 3 weeks. And when you guys see this, when you see this, he'll be back. But Dean leaves, today's Tuesday, he leaves Friday night for a week and a half to go to Japan for work. He's doing this like training and going, like, I'm very excited for him because it's an amazing opportunity with his work and whatever. And I'm very, very excited, but I'm also going to miss him so much. Like, he doesn't work from home. He works in an office. Like, he's gone, he leaves the house at like before 6 a.m. and he doesn't get home until 5 p.m. So he's gone for a big chunk of the day, Monday through Friday. It is what it is, but it's so nice to get that little couple-hour break and to have someone to like decompress with once the kids go to bed. Like, we can talk about our day, and I have another human being to vent to. So yeah, there's that. But I need to stop rambling. I'm going on and I have a lot of work to do. So let's edit a vlog. A very, very long vlog. Yeah, there's 2 hours, 6 minutes worth of footage that I'm gonna have to cut down. Now I will say, when I say like I have 2 hours and 6 minutes worth of footage, it's not 2 hours and 6 minutes worth of vlog footage. Like, I could throw this up because the starts and ends of the clips are perfect, and like the whole thing, like, and it's not that there's like stuff, well, oh, I need to edit that out, but it's just stuff that it's like, okay, we're moving the camera, or we're readjusting something, or like I'm talking here and then I need to talk over here, like that sort of thing. Sorry, probably making you dizzy, but there's like movements, as well as, okay, this is interesting, this is boring, this is going on way too long, this is 3 minutes of the same thing, so let's like trim it down to 60 seconds of this thing, or whatever. Like, it can make it concise, because I love long vlogs, and I know quite a few of you enjoy long vlogs, but I also don't want it to be boring. I want them to be entertaining. I want you to enjoy watching them, that sort of thing. So let's start editing this one. I'm hoping I can get it around an hour, but hopefully I can get it around an hour. I mean, a week in an hour, I feel like that's pretty good, right? Okay, progress update. I am 19 minutes into the video, and I am now to day number 3. So the first 2 days have been about 10 minutes, but we did more on those days. But I have an hour 14-ish minutes left, so I think I'm gonna be able to get it down to an hour. I think it is 1:40, and Bella's napping still. Lucy has went back into her room for quiet time, so I'm hoping I can get this done, or at least the edit, because then I've got to go through and add all the music and the timestamps and all this other stuff. So I just want to get at least the edit. Just if nothing else, the edit. Maybe the music, if I can. So I'm like just trying to do as many as I want, or sitting here in bed, and all I want to do is lay down, you guys. I just want to lay down. Does anyone else like hit that wall between, like, for me it's between always 12 and 2, and it's like this is when I need to be like nap time hustling, most productive time of the day, because it's usually when I have like time to myself to actually work on projects. But it always is just like I'm done. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys do that too. Me again. Got the vlog edited. I didn't get any music added. It is 3:19, so I've got to go wake up Bella. But I had to report that I got the edit done. 2 hours, and I think it was 6 minutes of footage down to 1 hour 3 or 4 minutes, I forget. So that was nice. Just finished that up. Just put the computer on the charger because it was like, I need battery. So got that done. I will have to maybe work on that tonight. Maybe I can finish that up tonight. I don't know, or at least do some music. I need a couple of voiceover spots because there's also a few parts I feel like that need like explanation, or like just some parameters of like, this is what's happening, or this is what's going on, or whatever. So I need to do a couple of voiceover bits for that. So I got to work on that. So still have some finishing up to do. I may end up having to do it tomorrow, but I need to film another decorating video tomorrow. So, and those take hours, like hours. So we'll see. I also need to edit a reel. I have so much on my to-do list right now. So yeah, this is how scattered and busy my days are. Because while the filming of all these vlogs and stuff is so much fun, there is so much work on the back end. When you come home, you have hours and hours of footage to sort through and categorize and kind of put away. Basically, it's like another layer of unpacking is going through all of that and separating out the days or the videos and trying to do all that, mapping out how you want your upload schedule to go. And then I've not even touched my emails today. I need to work on those because I need to follow up with a couple of companies that I'm potentially collaborating with. I've got a couple I want to pitch, so it's a never-ending job of constantly like trying to do all of that stuff, because it doesn't just like and even dealing like with companies and brands, everybody just thinks they probably like, oh, they just send you a DM of like, hey, I'll pay you this and I'll send you the product and here you go. And then there's like so much back and forth of like dates and schedules and getting stuff approved, and it's just like every layer of all of this. I don't want this to come across as complaining, because I'm 100% not complaining, but I'm also like trying to peel back the curtain a little bit and show that it's doing all of this is so much more than just going to Disney a lot or just going on vacation a lot. Vacation. I'm using that word very loosely. When you're filming, there's so much like other prep work and so much other work that goes into it that, yeah, it's a different animal. So yeah, there's that. But that being said, I've got to go wake Bella up. Once Dean gets home, he'll get home around 5 o'clock-ish. We're gonna go and visit and have dinner with his grandmother. So different things to do, but then once we get back, I've got one little house project that I need to do. We've got some new mirrors that I'm hanging up in my dining room. I'm very excited about that. So it's prepping for the video I'm needing to film tomorrow. And then probably once we get those mirrors hung, I'll be back to editing. I'll be back with my computer, maybe on the couch, throw on a Hallmark movie or something that's like my guilty pleasure. Yeah, and just let that kind of play in the background and for the most part edit while that's on, and then go to bed and do it all again tomorrow. So yeah, that's my wild Tuesday evening. 8:17, so it's a bit later. We're home, went and had dinner with Dean's grandmother, so that was nice getting to spend some time with her, and also just like getting a break because today's felt nonstop. Got the girls done for bed. They were both exhausted after playing so much over there, but we're gonna maybe try to hang those mirrors. It is 8:17, so I don't want to stay up super late. Like usually about 9:30 is when we're like, okay, we gotta go to bed. So a little over an hour from now, so I want to kind of somewhat wind down and not do a bunch of computer work. I was hoping to finish that video today, but I don't see that happening, not for an hour long vlog. Like it's gonna take a couple more hours of work. So we'll see how that goes, but we're gonna see about hanging some mirrors. So let's do that.
You ready?
Go.
You ready for this?
Not really.
Okay, you ready for this?
Not really.
The moment of truth. The saying goes, measure twice, cut once. We measured once, cut once. Hopefully it fits.
Is it too low though? I don't know. In perspective to the wall and the window. Maybe we should have got a second opinion.
Oh no. Quick, is it too low?
You tell us. Leave a comment down below. Is the mirror too low? I don't know. Like it feels appropriate height wise, but maybe I don't know.
I
Okay.
see myself. Look, I'm what, 6 foot ish?
Yeah, this feels appropriate. It's just I don't know about this open space up top.
Just put like a tree up there or something.
Okay, we remedied the situation. The mirrors are higher because they needed to be. They look so good. But check that out. Turned out so good. So grateful for a hubby that puts up with decorating with me. With that being said though, it is 10:19. So 9:30 was a hot minute ago. But
Hi. Welcome to the video. My name is Dieter. I am Lucy. Sorry.
Okay, it's a lot later than expected, but I've got to go to bed. Very tired. But thank you guys for following along on today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm always so nervous when I'm filming videos, is I'll like have this idea and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited about this idea, and I'll start it and be like, this is gonna be great, and then like halfway through I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Is this going to be terrible? I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the thumbs up button, and if you like these kind of like behind the scenes home vlog, peel back the curtain, day in the life of an Disney influencer at home kind of vlogs, leave me a castle emoji in the comment section below. But I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, you guys. I will see y'all another time. Bye.